The Robloxia Until Dawn, or TRUD, is a 1v all survival game on Roblox. The game was created on April 5th, 2024 and sports an astonishing 12.4 million visits. Developed by the Robloxia Until Dawn community group, as well as Little Michael and I Speak Java previously. The game's main gimmick is using old Roblox to tell a story, such as 1x1x1x1, John Doe, and Builderman. The game is inspired by Sonic.exe, the Disaster and Dimensional Coalescence? Sonic nerds, am I right? No! Why am I talking about this game? Because Forsaken is practically its little sibling, and in this video I'll be analyzing each and comparing them. I'm just going to be showing my analytics for Forsaken in the background as I have more experience in that game. I'll also be showing killer and survivor levels as well as skins. Currently there are 10 survivors and 4 killers, but I'll get to those later. All having a ton of skins, except 2-time. 2-time suck! Noob, Elliot, 2-time, Guest 1337, Taff, 007 and 7, Shedletsky, My Pookie Builderman, Dusakar, and Chance. Currently, I'm a Builderman main, so take that as you will. Overall, the Survivor cast is pretty stacked, except for Dusakar and 2-time. TRUD Survivor Time. This cast is seriously stacked with 11 survivors and 5 killers. The survivors, similar to Forsaken, are Builderman, Shedletsky, Jane Doe, Brick Badler, Bacon Hair, Guest, and Bloxer. This cast is very well made, each with their abilities matching the character. Everybody looks so scared, and I kinda love it. The style is immaculate. Forsaken and TRUD both have good survivors, so for each section, I'll give them 1 out of 5 studs and how good said category is executed. For Forsaken, I'll have to give them a 3.5 out of 5 studs. Don't get me wrong, I love Forsaken. I have multiple avatars of their versions of the survivors. I just think improvements could be made, and once the number of survivors goes up, so will the score. I'm really excited for Cerulean and Bloxburg Reporter News dude thingy. Now on to TRUD. I hate to say this, but TRUD wins on this one with a 4.5 studs out of 5. The cast is just so thought out, and the design is simple but satisfying to look at, as well as play. Every single survivor is fun to play with balanced abilities, as well as their perks and disadvantages. So now, on to killers. Forsaken's up first this time. Forsaken has 4 killers, being that of Jason from Friday the 13th, John Doe, 1x1x1x1, and Cool Kid. These killers are surprisingly replayable and don't necessarily get old. Pretty sweet. Next for TRUD. TRUD has 5 killers, 1 more than Forsaken. These consist of Guest 666, Draco Bloxer, 1x1x1x1, John Doe, and Cool Kid. Forsaken's Cool Kid's Nightmare skin is just TRUD's design on it. Fun fact. This list is pretty well put together, though Guest 666 is my personal favorite. Hey, before I give the results for this section, I need a favor from you guys. Editing takes a lot of time, so if you guys could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Especially since only cool people are allowed to subscribe. Now that we're back, here are the scores. First, Forsaken gets a 5 out of 5 on the stud chart. Each killer has deep personality and all of their playstyles are fun. Good job. Next for TRUD, out of 5, TRUD scored a 2 on the stud chart. Sorry, the killer playstyles aren't fun, and Guest 666 was the only one I actually enjoyed playing. So, Forsaken wins this round with the 2 out of tie. Next, objectives. Objectives. They help move the round forward. So, the killer has less time to kill? That's going nowhere. In Forsaken, the only currently available objectives are in the form of generators. Generators are used in either 3 out of 3 or 5 out of 5 amounts. They have multiple puzzles in them, similar to the old mobile game, Flow Free, which most of you have probably played. You connect colors of the corresponding numbers. Added, killers can stop survivors from doing the puzzles by hitting them. TRUD has a vast majority of objectives, but they're all completed by holding down T on your keyboard for a prolonged amount of time. These consist of flags, pumpkins, broken glass, swords, which the pocketing animation makes me really uncomfortable, and wood planks. These are all quite boring, to be honest. Here are the results. Forsaken, you get a 4 out of 5 studs. I'd like a few more puzzles since generators make my hands want to fall off, but they're fun nonetheless. Good job. TRUD gets a 2 again. I appreciate the puzzles, but they're so boring. The sword animation seriously concerns me. Sorry. Next and finally, maps. Next and finally, maps. Forsaken's up first with a heavy start. Forsaken has 9 maps, that being of Brandon 6875935's place, York's resting place, Horror Hotel, Glass Houses, Ultimate Assassin Grounds, Planet Voss, Underground War, Pirate Bay, and Cool Carnival. As of recording this video, so that might be subject to change. Each map is intricately designed and has tons of detail, let alone being well balanced, except for 1X users. TRUD has 11 maps, being of Desert Town, Raven Rock, Glass Houses, the Halloween Town, Crossroads, Capture the Flag, Snowy Plains, Rocket Arena, Base Plate, Paintball Land, and the Bandlands. These are all very well designed, so this will be very tricky. For the results of this round, drumroll please. Forsaken gets a 4.5 on the stud chart. The maps are all fun to play on, and I'm always finding myself admiring it. Alright, for TRUD, they get a 4.5 on the stud chart. Wait a sec. Ugh, I guess the two are at a tie. Let me ask someone real quick.
Forsaken?
My wife says yes, so ha!